This is the GoPro Hero 8 Black. I just got it from Costco. I bought my first GoPro camera when they first come out. I got the version 1 probably a dozen years ago, at least, maybe 15 or more. And they've come a long way, so I've decided to upgrade, and I'm going to do an unboxing this morning. While I'm waiting for the battery to charge in my new GoPro Hero 8, I decided to get my old original GoPro Hero. This is the very first one, version 1. They didn't call them by numbers then. And I stand corrected, it was actually released in 2010. So I got one very early in the game, so I probably have had this 9 years. You can see it has a sort of a nice rusty patina these days. It was originally kind of a little silver, but somehow it got this little gold going here. On the back you can see the different resolutions in each of the settings. The thing that attracted me to the GoPro 8 was the fact that the GoPro 8 has a touch screen and a very easy menu system. And this little camera was so complicated that you could spend literally hours trying to figure out how to get the settings you wanted. So eventually I just got it to one place so that when I turned the camera on, it took video and I knew how it was going to come out, so I didn't try to do too much with it. I used it primarily, I would say, in the glider. Took a lot of glider movies with it, and I did also bike trips around Fripp Island, and later on I got a drone and I did some various drone videos with this one. It was a fun camera, but time to get a new one. Well, let's see what was in the box. I actually took it out of the box and unwrapped the various little things in there previously, but let's see what we have. Nice little black bag. That's why they call it a black bundle, I guess. A couple of cards. Not much of interest there. There were two GoPro batteries in the box, which is handy. You can keep one charged. What I probably need to get, however, is an external charger, so I can do that without charging in the camera. The GoPro uses a micro SD card, so this little standard SD card is an adapter. It has a little slot in the end, and you can tuck the micro SD card in there, and then if you don't have a computer that can read the micro SD card. Those little cards are really tiny, of course. Had this, which I don't know what it is. Had one little adapter, which is curved, so that it sort of fits best on a helmet of some sort. Another little adapter, which I'll have to figure out how it works, and then the little tool to bolt it on. And then, of course, the camera. Beautiful little thing. And I actually have set it up already, and the touch screen in back is really, really awesome. It works really great. I'm going to turn it on. I assume it's on, and probably showing what's happening. Yeah. I have the screen brightness set to low, so I'm not sure how bright that's going to show up. And the GoPro has these two little feet that come down, and this is brand new with the GoPro 8. All previous GoPros required a little cradle to do the attachment. So I'm not going to do this, but basically, like if I want to use this adapter, I slide that in there and then put this little tool in and tighten it up, and I'm ready to slide it onto whatever this fits in. I'm going to turn it off. heard the little beeps. That's the turn-off signal. It's a series of beeps. And it also has this little carrying device, which I'm sure this particular adapter works in here. Well, I said that, but I have to figure it out if it really does. Then you can mount the GoPro to this and carry it around like a selfie stick of sorts. And it also floats, interesting. So the GoPro is, this GoPro 8 is good, waterproof to 33 feet. I'm not going to do that, but nice if you were a scuba diver or something like that. Well, that's sort of what was in the box, and we're going to go from there. So earlier I showed you what was in the little black bag, including a clip, which I said I'm not sure how to use it yet. And there was another attachment for a helmet. But this little clip turned out to be the way in which you attach the GoPro Hero Black to this little selfie stick. And it works quite well. By playing around with it a little bit, I found that you can squeeze these two things together and it'll slide into the top of the selfie stick and it locks in place. Then you put the two little arms down and slide the bolt in and tighten the camera in whatever position you want. And you could have it tilted, forward, backward, any way you want to be more comfortable. But I thought this was great. I stuck it in my pocket when I wasn't using it. Just kept walking, pull it out of my pocket, turn it on, and away we went. And so now, the next thing I'm going to do is try to build a little video sequence of the introduction and the unboxing, and then show you some GoPro clips that I took on a little walk up Porpoise Drive this morning. I just switched to the custom setting, which is a little different, so I want to compare clips. I had a chance to look at these. We'll get the deer again in front of Roger Wilson's house. Curious, but no fear. Back up number 14 towards where we live. See what kind of detail we get in the shadows here. This camera is a lot better than the original GoPro with the shadows. And I've been out in the wind, as you can see. I haven't had a haircut since December, so yep, makes a difference. Walking up number 13, which is the hole that runs behind our house. And just continuing to experiment with my new little toy.